Aloha Headsets, it's your boy, freshly shaven Frank. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to your daily review. First up, we knew it was coming. Farpoint is getting a television commercial. Yes, it's right behind me. This is the first one for Farpoint, and I'm glad the promos are starting at least 2 weeks beforehand. Now this game's gonna be hot. I personally played it and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The Move controller alone is 60 bucks, so realistically if you get the bundle, you're only paying 20 bucks for this game. So think about it, headsets. What have you paid $20 for that you loved? Or didn't really care that much for, but still didn't mind paying 20 bucks for? I promise you, Farpoint is worth that. Now, next up, Valkyrie fans, if you've been enjoying the mini masterclasses, we got a new one for fighters on the new land map. So check the link in the description if you want to learn more. Gnog, one of the most beautiful and relaxing puzzle games I ever played, got a launch trailer. It's behind me, but if you want to see the full thing, click the link in your description. Headsets, I was scouring the internet earlier looking for some wonderful news for you people, and what did I stumble upon but a brand new game that is coming to PlayStation VR that actually looks pretty damn interesting. So it's a PvP multiplayer arena battle game where you are a tiger. You gotta hunt down other players, search for them, and then I guess kill them. I don't know how that's gonna go. That's kind of strange for me feeling, but it's called Tooth and Claw. All we got is this image right now behind me, but as soon as I learn more, you'll learn more. So the team behind Riggs that had to disband have got some new things cooking up. Behind me is Roki from Polygon Treehouse. Now, two of the original art directors from that team started their own company, and this is their first point-and-click adventure. I don't know if it's going to be in VR, no mention of that, but I wish them the best. Now, on to viewer submissions. Now, that was a new thing last episode, and I actually got a response from one person, which means I'm sure at least one other person thought about it, because that's just how things go, and I have a response for you. Now, if you want to submit something for the show, anything VR related, any event going on, if your channel is VR related, if you're putting in the work, if you're putting in the time, I would love to show you some exposure. So all you got to do is email me at WhatsGoodPSVRfrank@gmail.com. Let me know your information, link me a channel, link me an event information, and I'll get it on the show. I promise you, I will get it on the show as soon as possible. Like I said, all you gotta do is hit me up at WhatsGoodPSVRfrank@gmail.com and it'll be on the show. Now, back to viewer submissions. Hackstock is happening in London this weekend for anybody who didn't catch the show last weekend, and there will be some PlayStation VR demos, other VR demos, and tons of cool sci-fi and electronic gear. So if that's your bag, go check it out. And now to everybody's favorite, Ask Frank. Now, one question that I have gotten recently but I didn't really save was, how do you get questions on Ask Frank? And my answer is anywhere. Leave me a question on any video that you see about any topic and I will probably pull it up. Just make sure you leave a question mark, because I use a system that searches for questions with question marks. So leave me a question and it will be on the show. Now, on to the questions for today. And FlixxGaming wants to know what games are coming to Farpoint. Now, Flix, I can't comment on all the guns, but I play with an assault rifle, a shotgun, a grenade launcher, and a rocket launcher. So there's at least those four. Polish Paul VR asks, hey Frank, Statik and Gnog. Polish Paul, I personally think the Statik more takes advantage of the virtual medium, but both of them are very polished titles and extremely fun and immersive. I did spend a little bit more time with Statik, but Gnog was very cool and I had a lot of fun playing with the little instrument. Nicholas the Franca wants to know about John Wick on PlayStation VR. Now Nicholas, I don't think we're gonna get that because it was a promotional item for that movie, and by the time they port it over, you're probably not even gonna care about John Wick anymore. And honestly, from the persons that played it, I didn't hear the greatest things, so I don't think it's gonna be something you wanna play. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could be cool, but I think by the time they ported that out, we're gonna have something way better. And finally, Chris Cutler wants to know about Agony in VR. Now Chris, I've seen the videos, I've read the articles, and I have a strong feeling it probably will come to VR, but I don't know how much VR it will be. It might just be a certain level of depth to the gameplay. It looks extremely strange and weird, but hey, a lot of people want that. Now, thank you all for coming through. You're amazing, beautiful people. If you haven't checked out my Quiz Night Tonight giveaway, the link is in the description. But more importantly, thank you for watching this video. And even more important than that, if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Walk like